Hey guys, this is my week 37 update, and here's the bump. It's definitely protruding a little more. Starting to get a little uncomfortable to the touch at times, but all part of the game, right? So, emotionally, week 37 was good because I knew at this point if I went into labor, it would be totally fine. And that's what I've been so nervous about the weeks prior. So that was helpful and reassuring, wasn't it? Hey, sit down. You can be in the video, but you gotta sit down. Oh, I'm so anxious to see how she does during our home birth because my birthing pool is gonna be right in front of her crate. You'll be great, right? So anyway, week 37 was good. It was a little better emotionally. I was more at ease and just a lot more chill. It was my last week of piano lessons. So now I have a break and my kids have a break for 2 months. I'm doing no lessons in November or December, which kind of worked out timing wise because it's always kind of tough to get lessons in during the holidays. So that kind of worked out. I'm also technically off duty from my music ministry responsibilities. I've handed those over to my colleagues. Although one of my colleagues is my doula, so there's a good chance if I'm in labor on a church day that someone else is going to have to take over, but it'll be fine. So I have no more responsibilities, which also puts me a little more at ease. So that's fun. Oh my goodness. You're too needy. You're too needy. Stop it. So symptom-wise this week, I've actually felt really good. I have some of the same symptoms I've had for weeks, like the discharge and stuff like that. But again, like it was a little more easy to handle this week because I knew if my water broke, it's okay. I did have a few cramps this week, but nothing that I thought was contractions or anything like that. I had a pelvic floor evaluation done. I went to a gal in Medina, and I kind of went just to see if I had any weakness or anything that might need addressed leading up to birth prep and stuff like that. But she was like super impressed with me and it made me feel much more confident going into birth because she said everything looked great. We made a really good connection, got her connected with some Young Living stuff, and so she was super sweet. I highly recommend her, so if you want that information, let me know and I will get that to you. Stop. Settle. Sit down. Goodness. So that went really well. Movements are getting a little pokey and painful. I wrote that down in my journal. Every day I get little twinges like in my lower abdomen and pelvis. Like it just feels like my muscles are stretching and all of that good stuff. So lay down. Good girl. But I know that that's just my body kind of getting ready. So another thing that I accomplished this week is like one more responsibility was I did a photo session on Saturday. I took maternity photos of a client, and it felt really good because when she first saw me, I haven't seen her in a couple years, but when I walked in and she first saw me, she was like, "You look great. How pregnant are you?" And at that point, I was one day away from being 38 weeks, so I was like, 38 weeks. But like even moving around and taking pictures and stuff like that, it went super well. I was climbing on benches, taking pictures, and it was fine. So that was great because I was a little worried about doing a photo session that far along, but it went really good. So the pictures turned out beautiful too. So definitely check those out on my website. So a couple things I'm trying to do daily now at this point because it's okay if I start feeling like labor might be starting. I need to start walking. I'm not very good at that, but I need to start doing some more of that. So I've asked Brian to kind of maybe me, him, and this monster can go for nightly walks now, especially when it's nice out in the fall weather. The trees are kind of gross now, but So that will be a goal. I've been sitting on my birth ball at least once a day for a little bit. My pelvic floor therapist gave me some exercises and different things like that to do, so I'm trying to do those every day. I'm eating 6 dates a day, trying to do pineapple smoothies, take my Ningxia Red every day. I'm doing affirmations. I've got one hanging up here. I already have them all hung up in my dining room and I'm out of room, so this is going to be pretty close to the birth pool, so that'll be good to have some affirmations hung here. But I'm trying to read one of those every day, and I'm still trying to educate myself, watch and listen to podcasts and YouTube videos, and just kind of be mentally prepared for what I can control, which is really just my mindset. And so I'm trying to be really good about that. I listen to my hypnobirthing app almost every so I highly recommend the Christian hypnobirthing app. It's been really great. Drinking red raspberry leaf tea every day, and then taking oily baths to kind of prepare my body, everything down yonder. I've been putting oils like myrrh and lavender, geranium, gentle baby, just all sorts of like skin stretching type oils. I've been trying to do that every day and just kind of soak for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So anyway, crazy girl. That's my week 37 update. So stay tuned for week 38. We'll see how that week goes any day.